Good afternoon. Older black leaders in places like Detroit, Chicago, Cleveland, Dayton, and other cities across the United States are likely to identify racism as our cities and urban areas' most important problem. On the other hand, young people like myself consider education and economics the most pressing issue. While racism still exists, younger urbanites aren't as pessimistic as older ones. The question becomes this: are there any generational differences among urban leadership? If so, the change must be a good thing. I mean, don't you feel that it's finally time that the younger generation of folks with their ideals and energies to step up and lead? Urban communities in places like Detroit and Indianapolis desperately need the contributions and perspectives of a new generation of black politicals. We as younger blacks aren't as willing to seek dependence on big government and DHS. We do not see Social Security as the Jesus Christ of our retirements. Younger people like myself also acknowledge the pitiful state of education our neighborhoods are in and are more willing to see more educational options as a viable alternative. People like Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and El Hajj Malik El Shabazz took the baton from Du Bois, Booker T. Washington, and Marcus Garvey. They made great strides. It is now mandatory for younger people in our community to be given the same baton of leadership and to work with equal vigor and dedication to advance our race for the welfare of our entire nation. Older black politicians, on the other hand, participated in the struggles of the civil rights movement, but they seem resistant to the attitudes of the new generation that resulted from their good work. Younger blacks attended desegregated schools. We are more likely to have advanced degrees and identify ourselves as political independents. We have more confidence in our country's institutions like banks and big businesses. We also believe we are heading in the right direction overall in this country, depending on who you're talking to. Young, politically active blacks like myself grew up at the end of the civil rights movement. We watched and heard about the struggles of our parents and grandparents. We experienced racism, but we realized we're not living in 1959 or during Leave It to Beaver times. Things are different in 2012. We face different struggles and opportunities. Because of these differences, we cannot afford to pretend that we live in the past. We must use the issues, tools, and resources unique to our current situation. Across the country, younger and younger people are challenging and sometimes winning elections against older incumbents. Although challengers primarily come from the Democratic Party, black Republican candidates are also surfacing in record numbers. Revolutions, however, almost never occur without a counterattack from the ruling establishment. Liberal leaders like the ones here in Michigan and other places are pumping money into the campaigns of challenging incumbents who toe the party line. And incumbents are waging smear campaigns against younger challengers. So therefore, young people are beginning to make their presence known. We saw in 2008 the election of President Obama due to a large number of young people coming out to vote. If I was Mitt Romney, I would figure out a way in 2012 how to tap into that young energy. Now, keep in mind that older black politicians are still selling pessimism, but they will soon find that my generation is unwilling to purchase those old, worn goods. Sound like we're on a mission, ladies and gentlemen, a mission for transformation. That's my 2 cents, that's my story, and I am sticking to it.